Hello, everyone. Um, I think we are closing lunchtime, so don't worry. It is going to be a very small, interesting session, and we like to, keep this interesting session a little peppy, and we'll have some cross questions happening. So at least we'll make sure that we go for our lunch empty stomach with our minds and hearts full, right? And so yeah, let's move forward. So I represent Enigmatic Smile, and Enigmatic Smile basically is a UK-based organization. We are present in 14 countries globally, and what essentially Enigmatic Smile does is we are a tech company that empowers reward program. So I believe already a lot of other reward programs are a part of this particular convention. What essentially we do is we try to build an ecosystem that is a part where you have loyalty programs, where you have retail merchants, where you have a different other parties. Say for example, it can be your marketing spaces, loyalty programs, consumers, users, reward hunters, people looking out for rewards, people who don't want to essentially change their buying patterns, but at the same time get rewarded. Now, essentially what we do at Enigmatic Smile is our tech product is single.id. And single.id is the technology that empowers different reward programs. And when I say that, a reward program is a part where we have created an ecosystem in India that has got retail merchants. So just trying to put things into perspective here. For example, say for example, sir, you walk into a store and you've got your card linked on one of our reward apps, a loyalty app, say for example, NDTV Big Bonus for that matter. You go, make a transaction at any of our partner merchant store and you get immediately rewarded. So that is a simple user journey. Now let's dive a little deeper into how does this entire process works, and when I say that we are trying to build an ecosystem. So the first part of the ecosystem is definitely the loyalty reward program. So you download any of our partner applications, right? So we'll dive deep into that about our different partner applications. So you download any of our partner application. You simply link your card and go to any of our partner merchant. You simply go and make a transaction with your card and you get rewarded. So now essentially the problem that we are trying to solve here is, first is we are trying to eliminate the fragmented reward problem that we have in the country. So for example, you've got 10 different reward programs running parallelly. You cannot have 10 different applications running in your phone. What we try to do is we try to consolidate all the reward programs on different application under one single platform. That is, we call it a single ID. So as you can see, the name highlights single.id, right? And the rewards are as simple to use as it is to earn them, right? So now essentially what we do is, when you make a transaction, you get rewarded. So we are trying to build an ecosystem. Here we are not trying to compete with anybody. What we are trying to do here is, if you have a reward program of your own, we can simply integrate with your reward program, or we can collaborate and launch your reward program entirely through our technology. So there is an option. We are essentially a tech company working in that space. And like I told you, the problem that we solve is fragmented rewards, and we consolidate all the rewards at one place. Our vision in India is fairly simple. What we are trying to achieve here is create a high impact reward based ecosystem. So you can have your rewards accumulated at different spots. You can consolidate in one platform, as simple as that, right? When I say that, the reward ecosystem contains of your merchant partners, like we have a lot of fellow brands participating here, different reward programs that we'll dive in deep in a bit, under one single platform. These are few of the reward programs that we've already partnered with. So very recently we launched the Dhoni application. We've got Shoppers Stop First Citizen Club, Sarvatra Rewards, and of course the NDTV Big Bonus app that we'll be diving a deep in a moment. That is the case study that we'll be discussing in a moment. Now we take a lot of pride in saying that we are a tech company, an innovative tech company. So when I say that, what I simply say is, globally we are the first company to introduce a card link reward program. So single ID globally is the first one. And I'm very proud to say that we very recently launched India's first UPI-based reward program as well. So Sarvatra Rewards, again, which is a conglomerate of 700 plus banks. So where you can simply go, make a UPI transaction and get rewarded. So first in the world in terms of card reward programs, and the other one, very recently UPI, since UPI is the hot topic of discussion these days. Moving forward, these are few of the retail partners that we have. So we've covered all the different categories, be it food, fuel, fashion, you name it, and we have a reward partner. We have a merchant partner over there. Okay, so when I introduced the session, I said it is going to be a jumpy session. And as you can see, MS Dhoni is a brand ambassador. Very recently, we had launched a new TVC with MS Dhoni. And let us first see what the TVC is all about, then possibly I can speak a little. Just my request is please listen to the lyrics. The entire crux of this presentation lies within this 20-second video.
Download any single ID partner app, link your card and earn reward with top brand.
Get it free with single ID.
Right? So the ecosystem that I was speaking about, you download any of the partner app, you basically go to any of a partner merchant store, you link your card, you swipe the card and you get rewarded. It is as simple as that. And as you can see, MS Dhoni is having a good time, he's having fun. So similarly, when you become a part of the single ID ecosystem, it is a party. So please join the party. So yeah, coming to the business end, speaking about the case study that we would like to discuss. So it is for one of our strategic partners, the NDTV Big Bonus application. So the objective has been fairly simple, divided into two parts. One, we all know that NDTV is one of the biggest media houses in the country. So they wanted to expand their user base over the content distribution. So they wanted to add on a value to the users in terms of something more than the little the content that they have on offer. So very recently, we have a new campaign going, Thoda Aur. So in India, we all have that mentality of having Thoda Aur. So NDTV wanted also to take that approach and say Thoda Aur. So that is the reason why they decided to take a step further, saying that we want to broaden our horizon and go beyond the horizons of content marketing. And then they wanted to give that add-on value to their consumers, saying that now you can link your card and get rewarded. As simple as that. Now, how did single ID basically help them achieving their goals? One is seamless onboarding. It's fairly simple. There is very minimal tech integration. Like I told you, if you want to launch a new app altogether, we are in a position to do that. If you already have a loyalty app in place, we can simply plug and play with minimum tech integration and we are good to go. And then the access to the ecosystem of merchant partners, brand partners, schemes, verifiers that I spoke about just now. How did we execute this? Now, like I told you, NDTV has got access to content. So one, having that wide access, it has got 200 plus million, active monthly users. So one is having that kind of base really helps, to create that ecosystem. So it broadens that perspective. That is one. The other one is, since we are in that age where we believe, you can achieve greatest of heights using content. So one is we create great content with influencer marketing, with content marketing, a lot of wordplay like here and there. And then we have different channels to distribute them. When I say different channels, influencer marketing, then we run our paid ads. Then we've got a lot of content marketing in terms of, different articles going out, so on and so forth. Then again, we've got celebrity endorsements, so on and so forth. So that is how the second execution strategy worked for us. And third is strategic merchant partnerships. Like we are standing in a retail convention. So what we do is, for example, we've got X brand. Now they intend to promote a product. So what we can do is collaborate with them and have a special offer curated for them through one of our strategic partners. So for example, on the NDTV Big Bonus, we can create exclusive content for them, and then we can distribute it through across the channels that I spoke, the wide range of digital assets that NDTV have on offer. At the same time, utilizing a little bit of traditional marketing there as well. But the major focus here is going digital, right? How did it impact the retail brand partners, right? So when I say about a few brands, so we did certain special strategic campaigns for few of our brands. Say for example, McDonald's, Shoppers Stop, and HPCL. So what we did was we curated certain specialized marketing plans for them, and then we distributed the content that we had created for them across the different channels. So we experienced a very high engagement rate, very high visibility, and of course leading to driving to more transaction and more engagement rate. High viewership value. So basically, with the content that we distributed across platforms, we managed to get millions of views. Engagement rate of about 8 to 9% is what we expected, which is over par, I would say, than the industry standards that we see these days. Now when you onboard, so already like I told you that NDTV Big Bonus had got access to a lot of digital assets. So essentially these brands are getting access to those assets at no cost. And in general, if you go to buy these assets, the value is in crores. So it is marketing at absolutely no expense when you partner with us, right? Then access to 330 million plus users. Like I told you, single ID is an ecosystem. So we can tap into the user base of different strategic and reward partners that we have. At the same time, we've got different merchant partners. So there are a lot of times, we do cross-merchant partnerships as well. Possibly a food brand, can go hand in hand with the lifestyle brand. And we can have some, curated plans for weekends, for example. Like when you go out with your family, you make a transaction, you go watch a movie, then you eat, and then you go and shop. So, getting strategic plans curated for them is, what we believe in. In the right, if you see, I have just placed some references. So the first one is Arun Singh, who's a star anchor of NDTV with millions of followers. So this particular campaign he had created for McDonald's. And we made sure that, we distribute this across different platforms, be it a performance marketing, be it influencer marketing, be it a content marketing, articles and blogs, so on and so forth. The other one, the second one, if you see, she's Abira Dhar, who's again a seasoned anchor from NDTV. She's showing how she can make a transaction at an HPCL fuel pump, get rewarded, and how she can utilize those rewards. The third one, I think, is a quite familiar face. She's Kamya Jani. So she's done a marketing campaign for Shopper Stop. How NDTV benefit out of it, right? So one is definitely when you have more value to offer, the user adoption is comparatively higher. Second is we could see a transaction uplift in terms of month-on-month growth. Third is customer stickiness. So we experience a stickiness of about 30 to 35% on the applications, which has been an average for our different reward programs across the board. And then again, brand diversification. Like I mentioned, we believe in a lot of cross collaborations between brands, strategic partners, so on and so forth. So this is also what we could achieve in terms of impact for the NDTV Big Bonus application. Just a very small glimpse of what reach we get. And this is only for the 3 brands that I mentioned for one particular campaign. So I showed the campaigns in the right. So views were over 6 million, impressions about close to 40 million, engagement rate of 7.8 and a CTR rate of 0.9%. The key success factor is very simple user experience. We are essentially not trying to change the user buying behavior. You just simply link your card on the application once, then you don't have to open the app again unless you want to see what the rewards you've accumulated. It's as simple as that. So just link your card once and then forget about the application, right? So it is very simple to use. Just link your card and move on. Second is massive inherited audience, already 200 and plus unique users for NDTV. Third is minimal merchant disruption. So for example, like here the journey is they make a card link transaction. So the merchant does not have to make any changes at his particular POS. It is all integrated at our end. Third is collaborative promotions between different brands alongside NDTV. And yeah, um, so I have spoke a lot of things, and honestly, you don't have to take my word for whatever I said. But here are some testimonials from few of our retail partners, and I would let the testimonials do the talking.
Myself because I'm working McDonald's currently, so customer get extra benefit in terms of bonus and everything, and also rewards, and also we can do a freebie offer or something like that. So it enhance customer experience. So totally the customer journey get enhanced because of this. Yeah. If whenever somebody get rewards and everything, we will recommend. So our customer base will recommend by default. Yeah.
So hi, I'm Pranay Dokania. I head the company Lloyd's Luxuries, which has the franchise ownership of Truefit and Hill, which is the world's oldest barber shop. Once Single ID came and told that this is what NDTV is planning, and that's when we said, okay, then why not, let's partner with them. The most important thing is, today is that there are so many rewards which are scattered across. But with these kind of apps, what will happen is that those rewards will be accumulated in one app, and then maybe that can be used across different merchants.
So I'm Renu. I work as a consumer experience manager for Himalaya Wellness Company. It's an amazing app because it gives rewards to all the consumers, and I think I would recommend this app to the consumers.
Thank you for your time, ladies and gentlemen. More than happy to answer any queries that you have in your mind. Yes,
Thank you, Dhiraj, for your presentation and that pertinent pitch. Yes, over to our jury members for questions, if any.
Yeah, I was just curious to know, although you did not use the word coalition throughout your presentation, but coalition loyalty programs have been around for several decades. So how, I mean, what I maybe might have missed is exactly how is this different from what has been around? And secondly, you mentioned several times about the card swipe being your sort of only card-based loyalty rewards. I mean, cards are like 1990s, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why would you need a card in 2025 to enable your loyalty program when everybody is carrying their mobiles? So I was a little puzzled about these two things.
Okay. Okay. So my country head Enigmatic Smile India is here, and I think he is very jumpy to you answer this question. So I think he's in a better position and more expert in the subject matter, I think, to take that question.
Hello. Yeah. Thank you for asking such a good question. Actually, happy to answer you. So, we are you are right that we are a collision loyalty program in India. We are the first, and as you mentioned about the card, we are the first company globally who has launched card-linked loyalty program, which was not there globally. So we have launched it almost around 14 years ago in UK, then spread across the globe, and 2 years ago we have launched in India. That's card link program. So whether it's a physical card or now these days you are getting absolutely digital card, you can link your card and start getting rewarded everywhere. The one important thing over here is we are not asking customer to change the payment behavior of them. So you just link your card once and forget. And taking your idea, just referring to that, what we did, so we took the next step in India, as we know that UPI is growing very fast in India. So we are the first organization who has helped technically to launch Sarvatra reward program, which is offering this reward technology for the UPI linked reward to more than 22 million customers of them. And Sarvatra is an amalgamation of more than 700 plus small banks spread across the country. So we are very much in line with the technology thoughts, what is going in the fintech world. So I hope I answered your query.
Thank you, Chandra. Just
Thank
one
you.
more addition to that point. So rightly said, sir, that card-linked programs or card-linked rewards have been here for ages. So one thing is, these rewards are the rewards that you get over and above the general rewards that the cards have to offer. And in general, if you see the reward percentage, it is as low as 0.3. And that too, when you go and try to redeem those points in exchange of absolute value, you see reward value could be 100 bucks, rewards of 100 points. But when you go and redeem it, the value could be as low as 5 rupees or 3 rupees. The beauty of the rewards that we have on offer, one, is it is over and above the rewards that the brand has to offer, your respective credit card has to offer. That is one. The other one is the value of rewards is fairly simple. We do not say if you got 100 reward points sitting in your ecosystem, you take a calculator, make the calculation, and it is 20 rupees or rewards worth 20 INR when you try to redeem it. One reward point or one single ID reward point is equal to 1 INR rupee. So when you go to redeem that, the value is absolute, straight, 1:1. So I hope, sir, I have answered your question.